Wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom on a bright and sunny and gorgeous and fantastic day. Today's a good day, and my reminder for you to start off this video is that you are not the only person that is going through the feelings that you are experiencing right now. You are not the only person that is going through these emotions, that is going through these testing times, that is going through these thoughts, that is experiencing these thoughts, experiencing these crazy energies that are going on, right? You're not the only one. There are 7 billion of us all going through it together. No matter how disconnected it seems like we are on the planet, we're all here. We're all still here, going through this experience, going through this absolutely wild roller coaster ride, enjoying it together. So you're never alone, is what I want to tell you. You are never alone. Never think that you are alone. Never believe that you are alone, because you are not. I'm right here with you. So, guys, in this installment of Freedom Speaks, what are we speaking about today? We're speaking about a new transit, a new astrological transit, and I kind of stopped posting astrology videos as much, but now I want to start getting back into it. I want to start posting more astrology videos, talking about the transits, talking about the different signs, talking about the different planets, talking about the modalities, cardinal, fixed, and mutable, talking about the elements, earth, air, fire, water. Guys, this is what I love. This is the knowledge that I have, right? And I realized I have this knowledge about astrology. I have this passion for astrology. It's basically my truth. It's what I'm always thinking about. And I realized, why not share it? Why not just share it, right? It comes naturally to me. Why not just share more of it? So today we're going to be talking about Mars in Cancer, the type of energy that this transit might bring, the type of vibe, the overall vibe that this transit might bring, what we can expect, and what we should keep an eye out for, what we should be aware of for this Mars in Cancer transit. So if you do not know, Mars was transiting through Gemini for a very long time, about 5 months, right? Started in October, and only just recently Mars has left Gemini after going retrograde in Gemini, right? Went retrograde in Gemini, went backwards, and then came forwards again, and now it has entered the 4th sign of the zodiac, which is Cancer. And let's talk about Cancer a little bit. Cancer is a zodiac sign it's actually the first water sign in the zodiac. It's a sign that comes after Gemini. It's a sign that introduces the emotional realm to us after being so analytical, and after being so analytical in Gemini, after being so grounded and fixed in Taurus, after being so fiery and passionate in Aries. It's finally time for some emotions. We need some watery energy. So Cancer's like, okay, I'm going to bring you this watery energy. I'm going to be the crab on the beach, just scuttling around, and I'm going to bring you some watery energy. So that's what Cancer is. Cancer is the 4th sign of the zodiac, the first water sign, and it's the sign that introduces the emotional realm to us. So Mars, on the other hand, right, Mars is Aries. Mars is the planet that rules the sign of Aries. And we know Aries, it's Aries season, right? Aries is fire. Aries is cardinal fire. Aries is passion. Aries is aggression. Aries is strong sexual desires, a lot like Scorpio as well, because Mars also rules Scorpio. But Aries is a very highly energetic sign, and Mars is a very highly energetic planet. So with Mars in Cancer, right, we have Mars, which is highly energetic, highly passionate, highly aggressive at times, can even be violent. It is violent. Okay, Mars is a violent planet. Mars is a planet that represents weapons. Mars is the planet that represents murder, right? Tell you guys, astrology represents every aspect of life. Every aspect of life, right? The very extreme bad things and the very extreme good things. So Mars is that planet of very extreme bad things at times, right? It can be weapons, knives. Knives are represented by Mars. So this energy of fire, passion, aggression coming into the emotional realm of Cancer, Cancer is a very soft sign, right? You think about the crab has that hard outer shell, right? But it has a very soft inside. And if you think about this, Cancer is the energy of really protecting yourself emotionally, having that hard outer shell, but on the inside being very soft, being very emotional. And that's why you need that shell to protect that soft underbelly, to protect that softer side of yourself, right? So we have Mars, this aggressive planet, moving into this soft, emotional, very nurturing, very caring sign, very feminine sign, by the way. Cancer is a feminine sign, and Mars, I would argue, is a very masculine planet. So we have this energy coming into this feminine sign, right? So what can we expect? What can we expect? What kind of energy can we expect from this transit? Now, it depends on your house placement, depends on what house Cancer is for you. For me, Cancer is my 5th house of good fortune, so that's a whole different thing. But if it's in one of the angular houses, your 1st house, your 4th house, your 7th house, or your 10th house, then this is probably going to be more noticeable for you. It's going to be more energetic, more things are probably going to happen, right? So Mars coming into this sign, what can we expect? We can expect to feel very strong surges of emotions, very strong passion in one moment, and then in the next moment we're feeling very depressed, and then the next moment we're feeling very happy, and the next moment we're feeling like chopping someone's head off, and then, it's very up and down. It's very, very up and down emotions, lots of changing emotions, right? Another thing about Cancer is that Cancer, the moon is the ruler of Cancer, and the moon is the quickest moving planet. It takes 30 days for the moon to move around the entire zodiac. And with this in mind, keeping this in mind, right, Cancer is very up and down. It's a cardinal water sign. Cardinal water. It's very up, it's very down. It's very quick, right? The moon is very quick planet, always moving around very quickly. So when we think of water in this way, this can be your emotions changing. 1 second you're happy, 1 second you're sad. The next second you're excited. The next second you're extremely depressed, right? A lot like the sign of Pisces too. But with Cancer, it's, like I said, it's very changing emotions. Your emotions are going to be changing a lot. And with Mars, with this aggression planet coming into this energy, this is going to just heighten this moodiness. It's going to heighten this sense of emotional discomfort and emotional change. So it might feel very extreme. It might feel like your emotions are just so powerful, like they're taking control of you, right? A lot of times in life, we can feel like our emotions are just so powerful. The emotions within us, the energy in motion, the emotion, it's so powerful at times. Sometimes it's hard to handle. But I want to remind you that if your emotions during this time, during this about a month and a half transit of Mars in Cancer, right? If your emotions are getting really crazy, all over the place, really even fiery, passionate emotions, I want to remind you to be with these emotions. Be with these energies. Be with whatever way you're feeling in this moment. Be with whatever way your body is feeling, right? It's only when we try to escape, it's only when we try to be something else that we're not, that we find the suffering, that we find the pain. It's only when we try to escape our depression that our depression actually gets worse. And it's only when we try to escape our anxiety when our anxiety gets worse. So do your best to not escape these emotions during this transit. That's going to be a very important thing to keep in mind and to remember. Don't just keep it in your mind, keep it in your heart, keep it in your energy, because it's all about your energy at the end of the day. It's all about the way that you are feeling in the moment. So keep that in mind. And with Mars going through Cancer, right? Mars and Cancer, we can get a little bit unconscious. And what I mean by that is Cancer can be unconscious in the way that your emotions can take control of you, right? 1 second you're happy, 1 second you're sad, 1 second you're doing this thing to this person without realizing it, or saying this thing. And I want to remind you to do your best to be aware of your actions during this time. Mars can also be a very impulsive planet. Mars can be very quick to take action. And Mars in Cancer is the energy of being quick to take action, being very impulsive, being quick to take action just based off of a emotion, right? You know, doing something stupid in the moment based off of a current emotion, like getting super angry and breaking something, that's Mars in Cancer. Getting super excited and doing something that you will regret, right? Taking a stupid action that you will regret, that's Mars in Cancer, right? So watch out for that during this transit. Watch out for your emotions taking control of you. Watch out for your energy being consumed by your changing emotions. And understand, overall, this too shall pass. Your emotion that you're feeling in the current moment, it always will go away. It will always pass. It can never last. It can never last. The emotion that you're feeling in the present moment, it can never last. It always comes and it always goes. So that's a super important thing to keep in mind with Mars and Cancer, is that we're going to feel happy, then we're going to feel sad, then we're going to feel excited, then we're going to feel crappy, right? It is what it is. This is the flow of life. This is the moon. Our moods wax and wane like the moon. The moon waxes and the moon wanes. It changes. It's always changing. And that's something that is like our emotions, always changing. Even throughout the day, like hour by hour, it's always changing. Our emotions are always changing. So, with Mars in Cancer, this can be hard to face. This can be difficult to confront. This can be very severe, very acute. You know, Mars isn't very chronic, right? Saturn is very chronic. Saturn is chronic illness. Saturn is things that build up over time, right? Because time is represented by Saturn. But when we're talking about Mars, we're talking about quick, fiery action, acute illness, acute things that are very bothersome in the moment, but then pass very quickly. Because Aries is very quick to move and take action in the moment, but it doesn't have that staying power like Taurus. So watch out for that. Watch out for acute energies, quick, fiery energies in the moment, especially with regards to your emotions, because it's Cancer, right? So keep all these things in mind. Do your best. We're always doing our best as human beings on this planet. We're always doing our best. We're always doing our best, even when we don't realize it. We're always focusing on doing things that we love. We're always focusing on solving our problems, even though we get confused sometimes, even though we don't know what we're doing sometimes, even though it gets hard. We're always really just trying to do our best. So go easy on yourself. Take it easy, right? Don't let this fiery passion get the best of you. Don't let it get the best of your emotions. Don't let your emotions get the best of you during this time. And enjoy this transit, right? I want y'all to comment down below what whole sign house or whatever house system you use. What house is Cancer for you? Like I said, for me, it's my 5th house of good fortune. Hopefully some good fortune type things come my way. But I am in a Mars or a Scorpio profection year, which is ruled by Mars. So this So the Mars transits are pretty important for me during this year. So I'll be watching this one very closely. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tuning in to this message about Mars and Cancer. This was some of the things you could expect, some of the energies you can expect from a Mars transit through Cancer. After going through all this time with Mars and Gemini, finally Mars is no longer in my 4th house. I'm very happy about that. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tuning in. Much love and abundance and success and fulfillment and amazing things to you on this day. I want you to like the video, comment down below. Again, comment down below your Mars sign if you want, your natal Mars sign. You can comment that, or you can comment your whole sign house that Cancer is for you. So thank you all for being here. Much love, and I will see you in the next video. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.